Hey, what's up everybody? I don't know if you guys can see me. Well, maybe now you can, since I'm at eye level. Um, but I wanted to talk to you about something. I don't know if you've heard of this program. You probably have. It's a software that's been around for quite some time. In fact, I first heard about it back in the early to mid 2000s. And this software is known as, you can probably see the title up there, and in the description box, Dragon Natural Speaker. Now, for some of you that probably don't know what that is, let me kind of explain. Some of you that may be new to that. Dragon Natural Speaker basically allows you to, and I can show you this, allows you to use your mic, your headset if you will, like this one, to plug into your microphone area on your computer. Now what this will do is it will take everything you say, basically it'll take everything you've been saying, like like if you were to normally use this mic to probably do a narration for an audio book or whatever. For you to do that, it's kind of like that, but instead what this allows you to do, ladies and gentlemen, from what I have seen firsthand and have recently in the past few days experienced myself, is it allows you to speak the words onto your paper. You know what I mean? It allows you to speak your words onto your paper. And what that means, if you'll excuse me, I'm trying to wrap this back up. Just trying to fix it a little bit. But what that means, and essentially what that means, folks, and I know you probably can't see me, but you can hear me. Essentially what that means, by speaking your words onto the paper, is it allows you to basically type up a paper that, let's say you have a homework assignment. In fact, one of my family members who's going to school online right now has been and probably will be required to write up, a good, a very thorough essay on certain things, or on the certain subjects that they're learning in the class. Now, sometimes a teacher expects an essay to be very lengthy. Well, we all know that some people that love to type or at a keyboard most of the day, that sometimes they'll develop some kind of condition with their fingers that they have to take time off for. I can't think of that condition right now, but they have to take time off for at their jobs. Now, students are the same way. They can constantly type and everything, and for hours, working on this essay, and then they themselves have to take time away from the computer just to heal up the fingers, if not for a few hours. But here's the thing about Dragon Natural Speaker, that I'm pretty sure a lot of you that probably heard about this, and like again, like I said, for some of you that are new to this, Dragon Natural Speaker actually can fix all that, because all you have to do, like I said, is speak in what you want to say, and it comes out on paper. Now, the only thing is you got to speak your words clearly, if not clearly and loudly at times, so that it can detect it. Because if you say something like a certain word, it'll come out a different way. It might come out as two separate words. That's the only problem. But overall, it does its job. Now, the only typing you will have to do is if you have to type in a word you don't think it'll understand. So you have to type it in or you have to correct it, and that's it. Now that's the only typing you need. You won't lose your typing skills if you want to type some of it. It just makes doing things like long essays, maybe long letters to family members or friends, makes it all easier because all you have to do is just speak what you're saying. I mean, I've been using it, like I said, for the past week or so, and I've been using the more recent one, which is number 11, and I've used it on message boards like Sonic Stadium's message board, Sonic Universe, Knothole, Saturday Morning Sonic. I've used it on those, and what normally, and I have come up with some of the most lengthy responses that I've ever come up with in quite some time. Very lengthy, you know, it just comes out right then and there. Now, I used to do this just typing too, but sometimes my fingers would get a little numb. You don't get that kind of condition. I don't know why. But when I would speak the thing, but by using Natural Speaker, it works even better. Now, some people may say that's a lazy way to go. It's not a lazy way to go, folks. It's actually an easier way. It's actually kind of a blending, if you will, because you don't lose your typing at all if you want to, you know, write in or correct a sentence on your own that you feel maybe it won't understand when you speak it. And that's again, that's another thing. When you speak like a few words, you know, to go onto the paper, sometimes what you're going to have to do is tell it to delete those words or scratch it, or scratch that as it's known. Delete that, scratch that, whatever. And what you'll have to do is you'll have to go one word at a time so it'll understand. Now you might say, well, I can type it up faster. You probably can. But here's the thing too. Here's something that's very hintful for anybody that has Dragon Natural Speaker, has the latest version like I do, or if you're just new to it, you know, by watching this video or not. Here's the thing. Dragon Natural Speaker, when you use it, make sure your antivirus program, whichever it is, McAfee, Norton, whatever, make sure that it's turned off for the time that you're using the Dragon Natural Speaker, because I can tell you honestly that Dragon Natural Speaker and any program like it works a little smoother when you don't have your antivirus program constantly going. I mean, the last thing you need is to see like a little white box popping up saying, hey, we're performing background tests or doing a full background system scan. I mean, we know the program's doing its job, but you don't need it right then and there. And I have noticed that when you turn that off for the time being, that when you speak certain words, that they come out exactly as you want them. But the thing is, we gotta make sure they come out the way we want them to. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, even when you turn off an antivirus program like Norton or McAfee, you always still got to make sure you speak clearly, because even sometimes it will mess up. But most of the time, majority of the time, when you take off your antivirus program, like say for a couple of hours, or like for the time you're using the Natural Speaker, it works out pretty well. Works out a little bit better. I mean, I don't know if you can hear in the background, but my computer, which is older than the one in the rec room, and it still works, you can hear in the background it's making some noise, right? Because that's the Norton antivirus program going to work. Now just imagine if I was using Dragon Natural Speaker on that. It would work, but it wouldn't work to the point that the words would come out the way they should. But that's what I wanted to talk to you about with Dragon Natural Speaker. I wanted you guys to know about this, because some of you that don't know it, and you're thinking, man, I'm in college now, or I'm in high school, and man, all these finals and stuff are coming up, and my English teacher and my and my speech teacher or my history teacher, they all want these essays and all that. What can I do? I don't want to just sit in front of a computer typing it up all day. Hey, at home, you don't want to do that, right? What you want to do is you want to get it over and done with. So what you do is you use the Dragon Natural Speaker. Now, you're probably wondering, well, how do I get it? Does it cost a lot? Well, it doesn't cost too much, but it's probably money you can save. This is how you do it. But this is how you get it. You get your torrent program. Whether you have BitTorrent, which is obviously the most popular one, and then what you do is you Google Dragon Natural Speaker Torrent. Dragon Natural Speaker 11 Torrent. Then you click on that. You click on download this torrent, where it's going to be, whatever torrent area or site you go to. And then by doing so, you then go to your BitTorrent application. You go to your BitTorrent application or icon, click on it. Then what you do, folks, is you go to the file, then you go to open, and then there you go, add torrent or whatever. You find your natural Dragon Speaker torrent file, you click on it, and there you go. It should start downloading. Now it may go a little slow, I will say that, but give it about 5-10 minutes and it'll speed right back and it'll speed right up. Now the reason I say that isn't because of computer connection, no, or internet connection, no. The reason I say that is because it's going to take about 5 to maybe 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes for more peers, more users that already have this program on the computer to show up on your screen and help you download it. Because it'll start out slow, then it'll go to medium or fast to medium, whatever. It will do it. So what you got to do is be patient and wait until that torrent shows up, until those other peers show up, if you want to go at the torrent wise. Now if you want to go maybe mega upload, yeah, there's that possibility too, except you may have to do multiple mega uploads. Because altogether, you know how big this sucker is? 2.21 gigabytes. That's right, 2.21 gigabytes of computer space, of file space. That's how big it is. Now to this, that's no problem. However, it doesn't have the RAM for right now that it needs. I'll probably have to get a bigger RAM for it, but that's okay. The one in the rec room does have that big enough RAM. But anyway, I just thought I'd share this with you people. For those that, like I said, if you're in college or you're in high school or even junior high, or if you're going to school online, and you get all these long essays and stuff you got to do, I'm not giving you a lazy way out of typing. I'm just giving you an easier way to do like those long essays and everything. So tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me if any of you have used this program before, currently using it. Tell me what you think. Give me your comments down below. Like I say, I'm trying to help here. Just trying to lend my help. And that's all I'm going to say. I'll talk to you all later.